All right, this is Brent Marvick with VP Kitchen Equipment. We have here a 2020 Bizerba GSP HD slicer. In this video, we're gonna be going over the cosmetic condition of the slicer. If you have any questions about the refurbishment process, what it is that I do here at VP, more than happy to answer those questions. Just please reach out to me, and yeah, happy to explain. So we're gonna be starting on the left-hand side, moving my way around to the front and back, and we'll go from there. So I said that this is a Bizerba GSP HD. I think it said GSP HD, but this is actually an HDW. The distinction between the two is that this has a weighing platter. The W stands for weigher, I would assume. This just provides some extra functionality within this. I'm going to be doing a whole video going over the different options that this slicer has to offer versus the regular automatic model. So I'll be doing that at some point. If you have any questions, again, reach out to me. So the cosmetic condition of the slicer is, generally speaking, in a more worn conditions. We're actually going to be discounting this. This would be a good price for somebody. So on this left-hand side here, you can see that there's a fair amount of scuffs and scratching right about here. It's pretty limited to about this area. You can see that there's not a whole lot down the bottom. This is a brand new bottom plastic, so that's something to be aware of. But yeah, the weighing platter is in pretty good shape, considering I actually pulled one off that I had that was, overall not as scuffed. Something I will mention, you can kind of maybe see right now, that this is pretty tight in there. So again, it's just something to be aware of, is that the weighing platter will be very snug in here and a little bit more difficult to get out. It's not going to affect the functionality, but just something I want you to be aware of. There's definitely some scratches here. This isn't anything horrible, to be honest. This is about average to a little bit above average in terms of scratching. But again, we do this to make sure that our customers know exactly what they're going to get when they purchase from us. Bottom of the platter looks to be in fine shape. There we go. All right. So onto the HMI. The HMI is in pretty good shape overall. There's a little nick right here. You can see some wear across this. Nothing out of the ordinary. This will last a long time for somebody. There's going to be a little bit of chemical etching right here. That's where somebody put a cleaner on there and did not wipe it off before it etched into the anodized aluminum. Something to be aware of. As you can see here, there is a little bit of nick, like some nicks here in the blade. Nothing out of the ordinary, to be honest, but just something I want everyone to be aware of. The illuminated knob is in great shape. No wear, no issues. Moving on to the carriage arm. The carriage arm has a pretty significant ding right here and some scratching, especially along here. This isn't going to affect the functionality. Again, we just do this to emphasize that, we want all of our customers to be aware of what they're getting before purchase. All in all, slicer just shows a bit of signs of wear. Again, it's not anything out of the ordinary. It's a little bit more than what we normally see. But the slicer is fully refurbished, backed by our 6-month warranty, and going to last a long time. Something else I'll mention is that this blade cover is in great shape. Normally, the blade covers have more wear than this if they're used. This is used, but still has a pretty limited amount of wear. If you remember, the chemical etching that I mentioned was right there. They also put that on the blade and forgot to wipe it off. So there's also going to be chemical etching along here. Not going to affect the functionality. It just looks like it's wet and needs to be dried off, and you won't be able to get rid of that. From there, the back of the slicer is in fine shape. The slicer overall is, just a little bit more beat up than I normally see. The main issues I'm going to say are probably going to be just how this is tight. Like, I'm leaving it right there, so I want to be able to get that out. So once this is put into its slide, it's just going to be a little bit tighter than normal. That's really the only thing you got to be aware of. It does come with a brand new remnant grip, as you can see. Not used, rotates just fine. And the blade also has quite a bit of lifespan left. If you have any questions about the slicer, please feel free to contact me. I'm more than happy to explain, anything you might want to know about. But appreciate you watching this video. Hope you have a good day. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye.